Yo, what it do? What it do? Yellow Way has plans for himself.
Yo, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Yellow the Poet. So, check this out. Um, a lot of times we get a little like angered by certain triggers, certain things trigger our anger. And instead of going into this with a different approach, we let it take us to another level. Let's get to it. So, let's learn how to take our triggers and turn our triggers into a conversation. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because a lot of times when we get angry, we get so angry that we're belligerent and we don't want to listen to anything that the person in front of us is trying to say. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, okay, is this person trying to make me angry or not? And then you have those people who ask those questions and you fail to ask the other question, like, what do you mean? Why did you say what you just said? Or can you help me to understand what you mean by this? Because it's really making me angry right now. It's the thing that actually triggers me. And then explain why this triggers you. But if it's too personal, just say, well, that's something that triggers me due to a past experience in my life. So I would like to know what you mean by it versus how I understand this to be. When you say things like that, you turn this into a conversation, and now you're understanding another person's point of view versus your own, because you're not the only person that has a point of view about what triggers you. Some people have a different point of view, a different perspective, a different understanding, or a different experience than what you've had. So let's take these things and turn these into conversations rather than turn it into such a negative situation that it ends up into a fight, it ends up into a situation where you're getting, the police involved and things like let's eliminate all that. This is 2025. There is too much going on this year, especially with, you know, society being the way that it is, the country being ran the way that it's ran. There's so many things going on. You don't really have time for triggers right now. If you're that person that's trying to advance in your life, advance in your career, advance in your self-preservation, advance in your relationship, then it's time to start taking these triggers and turning these triggers into a conversation. Elaborate just a little bit and give the information that you feel comfortable giving to the person that you show an interest to, or the person that you plan to be really, really good friends with, and things of that nature. That way, this can be smooth sailing. You don't have to constantly dwell on hard feelings. And if someone says something else, that same person says something else that triggers you, at least you understand that this person is not trying to do that to you. They're just trying to get a point across. And certain things that they say may be relevant to something that you've gone through in your past, or even if it was something recent, but they don't know that. And this is why it doesn't make sense to really get that angry at a person who doesn't know anything about you like that. Or they just don't know your past, period. Whether they know you or not, they don't really know your past like that. So let's turn our triggers into a conversation and let's get people on the same page that we're on. That way they can either rephrase the next thing that they say if it's pertaining to the same topic or subject, or they can just not talk about it at all. Again, making a stronger bond, making a level of respect, a level of understanding, things of that nature that, could just avoid all the unnecessary conflict. Try it out. See how this can work for you. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to work instantaneously unless you're just one of those people like me. You have a switch. Hey, I can turn this on, I can turn it off instantly and move on about my life. If you're not that person, take some time, work on this. Say some things to yourself every once in a while that would normally be a trigger for you, and then see how you can work it out and see if that will be a way that you can explain that to somebody of interest to you or someone that you truly just care about. Try it, see what happens. That's all your boy got for today. Peace and blessings, and I am out of here.
Himself, and that could include you. Let's set up a time to talk. Don't worry about where it's a Zoom podcast. We can talk, laugh, joke, and have fun all you want. I'm here to make your heart